What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike Dolce Show. Today we're breaking down UFC champion Aljamain Sterling's diet, and there's a miscommunication here between myself and Aljo, where he discusses this is a day in the life. Let me bring that up here for you guys to see. He calls this video a day in the life of Aljamain Sterling, nutrition on how I lose weight quickly. And he breaks down his average day. This video was from June of 2004 when he thought he had a fight in September. And I got to tell you guys, there is some shocking diet choices he makes in this video that I just can't understand. I can't wrap my head around it. So I'm going to let Aljo come on. He's going to explain it to you guys, and I'm going to break it down. Now, I have this video time-stamped in a few specific spots, so we're not going to watch the whole video. Definitely go to his channel, watch the whole video, but I'm going to show you exactly where I think he's gone very wrong in this.
What's up, guys? Today is day in the life of Aljamain Sterling. That's myself. We're going to go into full details on some of the things that I do when I'm cutting weight. We're not cutting weight today, but some of the things from like nutrition, how much water I intake throughout the day, what type of training I'm going to do, how long the training session is. So I'm trying to document as much of that detail as I possibly can so that you guys can get a gooder.
We're going to get on. Let me just jump into where now the point of the video I really want to start jumping into is right here. He gets on the scale for the first time. 164 pounds. Now he fights at 135 pounds. So right now, Aljo is 29 pounds above his weight class limit. This is a massive percentage of his total body weight, which he is over at this point. And you could see his physique. I'm not going to say he's chubby, but for a UFC 135-pound world champion, he's physically, he's very soft. As a weight management expert, I would be worried if my athlete was this big in the off season. And I have another video I'm going to show you at the end where he gives more context here. So let's take a quick listen.
So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I like to put in my body is water. I think it's the very most important thing when trying to lose weight, when trying to get hydrated for a training camp type of thing. And of course, we have jiu-jitsu at 10 o'clock. Right now, it's 8:56. So I just had one glass, 16 ounces, but I went a little bit over. So that was probably about, give or take, 18, 20 ounces of water. And I'm doing another one. So as soon as I get on the mat, I'm going to be pouring. I'm going to have a little bit of protein, a little bit of Vitargo, which is some carbs. That's going to give me some energy for the training session. Normally I do this fasted, but I'm not in the...
Let me stop this right here. So Aljo, UFC world champion, super talent. I'm a fan of Aljo, by the way. His team, Matt Serra, Ray Longo, Chris Weidman, Tony Ricci from there. I'm a fan of Aljo. I've been supporting him in his career for a long time, but he's wrong in a really weird way. He's talking about taking Vitargo, as you can see on the screen right now, and he's mixing Vitargo with a whey protein. Well, Aljo, that is wrong, my man. You do not mix Vitargo, which is a fast-acting carbohydrate source. The entire reason to consume Vitargo is to consume Vitargo completely alone by itself for this right here, faster stomach emptying. Once you add Vitargo to any other nutrient source, specifically a whey protein, you dramatically reduce that digestive emptying, making the Vitargo inefficient, and you actually lead yourself to having serious gastric distress by doing this. So out of the gate, he's drinking water. That's fine. I would spike the water with a little bit of salt, maybe some fresh squeezed lime juice. And then if you're going to hit the Vitargo because you're out of bed late, I mean, you're out of bed. And Aljo, let me speak at you a little bit more. You're getting out of bed an hour before you have to be in the gym. Is that true? That's not the way this should work. But I'll talk about sleep at the end of this video because he makes some shocking, statements on sleep also. So this is it. So he's having Vitargo and whey protein. You should never, ever, ever mix Vitargo and whey protein, ladies and gentlemen. Aljo, you have to separate that by separating the Vitargo by at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes of the Vitargo first will allow the majority of that stomach emptying, and then you can throw the whey in after that. To mix the two at the same time, it's a strategy for destruction, my man. But let's listen more.
The middle of a training camp where I'm trying to lose as much weight as possible. So today I don't need to go super crazy with the fasted cardio, jiu-jitsu session. So I'm going to have the Vitargo and have some protein as well. Make sure I give my body some type of meal.
That's not a meal.
Started. And we do a crazy grind.
It's not a meal.
So that's my philosophy right there. So I'm going to show you guys how much more water I'm intaking throughout the day.
Water.
And then how much water and calories I can burn just doing something like this when you're staying disciplined and actually really trying to track everything.
And I would actually call you on this, Aljo. I'm going to be fair. Tough love. Uncle Mike here. This is not discipline, brother. This is not disciplined nutrition. This is not disciplined eating. You are a talented athlete. You are a genetic specimen. Yes, absolutely you are. But this is not disciplined. And I'm going to, as we get a little bit further into this video is going to move faster now. This is not disciplined at all. And I would say, Aljo, I love you, but man, you have zero nutrition discipline at this point, right? From what you're showing inside this video, nutrition discipline is lacking, my man.
Let's have fun with this shit, you know?
All right, now he goes to the gym. He trains jiu-jitsu. We're not going to get into all that stuff. It's good. Go back and watch it. I want to get you back into this part.
And go home, fuel up, and maybe record a podcast. Let's see.
He's back on the scale, 162.8.
62.8. What was that, 64 flat this morning? 64 flat. All right, going to do another 2 pounds of water. So that's going to be...
So let me pause it. He woke up at 64. He drank 2 pounds of water. That puts him at 66. Now he's 62.8. So what is that? He lost 3.2 pounds during training. That's pretty average. That's not bad. That's kind of normal for a guy his size. So he lost 3 pounds over, let's say, a 2-hour training. He probably went to the bathroom a little bit. So he woke at 64. He plus 2'd with fluid 66. Now he's 62.8, and he's putting things back into him again.
My math: 64 ounces of water for the day, and then not including the
half gallon
pound of just the protein and the Vitargo in the shake, which is also water, but that's not just straight water. So we're gonna do that. And then I got some stuff in the oven right now from Terry Black's. I think that's actually ready. So I'm gonna have that. That's gonna be my meal for today.
And let me go back so you can see that real quick, because I was on the Terry Black screen. Look at this.
So I'm gonna do that right now from Terry Black's.
Look at that. Ribs.
I think that's actually ready.
That's either ribs or brisket. So either way, it is a super, super fatty meat. And this is Terry Black's website right here. I assume Aljo had that shipped to him. Terry Black's offers nationwide shipping. I've never had it before. This isn't the promo. It is what it is. So he either had the Texas-sized smoked ribs, or he had some brisket. I don't know what was in the oven. I am assuming it was the ribs. It looked like the ribs because it had, looked like it had a little bit of sticking out, a little hard to say. So here he is, Aljo, talking about being disciplined on his nutrition, and he's popping into the oven. This is his first food meal. His first food meal of the day is now in the middle of the day, and it's takeout ribs. Takeout ribs that have been frozen and shipped to him through nationwide shipping. Takeout ribs, which have been lathered in all sorts of processed sugar. What do you think makes the rib sauce? And ask any great grillman. They all have their own secrets, but the secret of great ribs is sugar. It's sugar. Processed sugar lathered all over these ribs and then cooked, hot heated. And in many ways, this turns into a carcinogenic product. I digress on that whole conversation. But bro, Aljo, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You can't go to the supermarket. You can't go to Whole Foods. You can't get your own piece of meat, chuck it into your oven yourself. Much fresher, much healthier. Click the link below. Go to Certified Piedmontese. Piedmontese.com. Use that Dolce promo code, save 25%, and get free shipping to your door on grass-fed, grass-finished beef that you can cook in your own house your own way. Way better. No disrespect to Terry Blacks, but this is the real deal over here. So, Aljo, man, you're killing me, brother. I love you, but you're killing me. Let's continue on.
That's going to be my meal for today, and then maybe have a little carbs later.
Maybe.
That's all protein. Carbs are...
That's not all protein, Aljo. Yeah, Aljo. Now I'm getting mad. That is not all protein. Those ribs are not all protein. Those ribs are moderate protein, high fat, and also unknown amounts of processed sugar because of what is in the rub. And this is an issue a lot of people have. They don't know what's in the rub. They do not count what is in the rub. This rub right here is sugar. I wish they had nutrition facts here. They do not. That's okay. So we'll go back into it. But it's not simply protein, bro. It's protein, it's fat, and it is sugar, man. Don't get it twisted. Get the ingredient list. Get the nutrition facts. Let's go on.
I might have like an apple, or I might do another shake of Vitargo. I'm undecided yet, but whatever I do have, I'm going to put it on film so that you guys can see what I actually take in for carbs. Carbs are energy. People tend to think that carbs are all bad. There are good carbs and there are bad carbs. It's like carbs that's like a Snicker bar or something like that. Or you got carbs that's like from an apple or a pineapple or something like that. So it's all different, and it's all relative to what you enjoy. But if you want to get leaner a lot faster, I think it's better to always have the healthier choice.
So why are you not eating the healthier choice, Aljo? You literally just said it's better to eat the healthier choice, yet you had no apple in the morning. You had no pineapple in the morning. You had no cold-pressed beet juice in the morning. You had no healthy carb outside of the Vitargo. And the Vitargo, I wouldn't say is a healthy carb. It is a tool for sports performance when you need rapid stomach emptying. That's what it is. Vitargo is a tool. Vitargo is not the base or foundation. So far, you've eaten zero healthy carbs. Zero healthy carbs, my man. But you literally just said, so you know better, Aljo. You know better. Come on, man.
In my personal opinion, right now I'm kind of still out from a fight, which would probably be in September. So I think I'm all good right now. I don't need to go super crazy with eating the healthiest carbs. But I'm going to have the...
You've eaten none. You've eaten none. That's not super crazy. You've eaten zero.
Vitargo probably, because that's just like quick energy. And maybe have an apple.
64.2. Then he moves into wrestling class. He doesn't show the apple. He doesn't show the Vitargo. Let's assume he drank the Vitargo. Let's assume that, but I don't know. Maybe not, because I don't see a lot of nutrition discipline here. But now let's fast forward, because he goes to wrestling practice. It looks good. And then look at this. Jesus. Let's talk about this, what he's going to eat right now. And the camera work is kind of shoddy that he does this. So it's not my fault. Aljo, it's your fault. Let's watch.
Would I wait tomorrow morning? Just got home. I decided to get some Jamaican food. I got some rice and peas.
Look at this.
Oxtail. Put some gravy on that. And
this is what he comes home to after wrestling practice. Takeout. Takeout. Once again, takeout. What is in this sauce, my man? What is in this sauce? What is all of this sauce? You know it's synthetic chemicals in this sauce. You know it's synthetic chemicals in this sauce, my man. What is this? What is this? What are the ingredients in this? What is the nutrition facts panel show in this? You don't know. You don't know, and it makes me sad. Makes me sad. Rice and peas and oxtail, and worse yet is the spicy beef patty, which he's going to show you in a moment. Listen.
I got 3 Jamaican beef patties, spicy beef patties. I ate one on the way here, so there's 2 here. I'm not going to eat this whole thing now because the idea is to slim down and lose weight. So I'm not trying to.
That is dessert. That is, what is that? That is white flour? I don't even know what's in that. White flour, butter, like lower quality ingredients because it's fast food coming from a restaurant. It's takeout. It's highly preserved. It's highly flavored. Lots of processed sugar in there, probably corn syrups and hydrogenated oils all mixed up in here, bro.
Put and gorge myself like a glutton because I'm not going to be that hungry, especially my stomach is kind of shrunk throughout the day and then doing 2 workouts. I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. I'm more thirsty than anything, dehydrated. So I put the fluids back in. That fills you up, so it kind of curbs the hunger a little bit. So I'm going to have this oxtail, some rice and peas, and that'll probably be the meal for tonight. And I'll probably have the 2 beef patties tomorrow morning or afternoon before training. Tomorrow's a sparring day, so I might jump in and do a couple rounds with some people or just hit pads. So I'm not too pressed about eating beef patties before sparring because normally when I'm in training camp, I would never do that because that's just a recipe for having a crazy stomach ache, and I don't want to have that happen.
And he just says eating these beef patties is a recipe for a crazy stomach ache. But he's allowing himself to do that now because he's not close to a fight. But the crazy stomach ache, my friends, everybody listening, Aljo and team listening, the crazy stomach ache is your body telling you, hey, dickhead, you just fucking poisoned me. You just poisoned me. We're dying. We're fighting a war down here. What are you doing? What is this garbage? What are these synthetic toxic chemicals that you keep pouring onto us? Why are you doing this to us, Aljo? That's what your stomach is saying, but you're allowing yourself to eat that going into a sparring day, no less, while being the reigning UFC world champion. This is a recipe for disaster because at the top level, every percent matters. Every percent matters, and Aljo's fighting TJ Dillashaw next. TJ Dillashaw desperately wants his title back. He lost his title a while ago. He's had a doping conviction. He's now back. He's on a good path. Physically, it seems. He's looking really good. TJ Dillashaw is coming hard. Little decisions like these open the door to get beat. And he himself just said those beef patties severely fuck up his stomach. He used different words. Why would you do that, man? Why would you drop your hands every time you throw a jab, knowing you will get countered and cracked? That's what you're doing nutritionally, which is why I said in the beginning of the video, he's not showing good nutrition discipline here, but he goes on. Now we're going to talk about sleep hygiene.
So, yeah, this thing is amazing. Look at that.
And he's not even showing it. Come on.
Woke up. I actually slept at my fiance's house. Then I got up with her when she got to work, and I drove all the way back over here. So I had to take another nap, and I'm just waking up again. So it's 9:40 right now. I'm going to check my weight from yesterday. I think yesterday we started the day at 164. So let's see what we weighed now. I'm actually really, really sore.
I'm going to rewind this in a second. Let's see what he weighs. I want to talk about this for a second.
So about a pound and a half. Yeah, so about a pound and a half. I'm going to get some food right now, put something back in me because we're going to spar today at 12. I'm sparring with James Gonzalez. So I'm going to check my nap, and I'm at my fiance's house.
Having a crazy that happened. So
listen again. Yeah. I'm going to stop this.
This thing is amazing. Look at that.
All right, blah, blah, blah. We don't want to see that.
Okay, guys, I just woke up. I actually slept at my fiance's house. Then I got up with her when she got to work, and I drove all the way back over here. So I had to take another nap.
All right, now let's stop right here. You want to talk about sleep hygiene? So Aljo drives all the way over to wherever his fiance lives, because it sounds like it's a far drive from what he just said. He drives all the way over to where she lives. He's probably awake later than normal. He has to wake up whenever she gets up, which could be 5, 6, 7 o'clock a.m., probably no later than 7 a.m. He's awake because she's awake. She's got to get to work. He has to drive all the way home and then go back to sleep because he's so fucking tired from not getting good sleep the night before. So he's getting low quality sleep, low duration sleep, disrupted sleep. He's not fully repaired. He's not fully recovered. He's not regenerating new, healthy, functional tissue. And he says his body's so fucking sore. Bro, you did not even sleep properly. Now you're disrespecting your sleep on top of disrespecting your food. You're eating inferior nutrient sources. You are likely severely deficient in micronutrients and phytochemicals. I would say your macro profile is very far skewed from what's optimal. It sounds like your total caloric intake is very haphazard because you're not able to calculate how many calories you're eating. So your nutrition's pretty shit. And then you move forward the night before sparring, you have shit sleep. Low duration and low quality sleep. You have to wake up early to drive home, to go back to bed, to wake back up and have this sleepy face before sparring.
And I'm just waking up again. So it's 9:40 right now. I'm going to check my weight from yesterday. I think yesterday we started.
Who cares about your weight?
So let's see what we weigh now. I'm actually really, really sore.
Oh, who cares?
About a pound and a half. Yeah, so about a pound and a half. I'm going to get some food right now, put something back in me because we're going to spar today at 12. I'm sparring with James Gonzalez. But you got to remember, it's about the calories in and the calories out. So if you're not working out right now, you add a little bit of a workout, maybe 30 minutes.
It's the quality of the calories in. Because calories in versus calories out matters to a degree, but not with regards to performance, health, regeneration, digestive efficiency, substrate utilization, collagen synthesis. Calories in versus calorie out doesn't have anything to do with this. This is where quality of calories matter. Nutrient sufficiency, not nutrient deficiency. If you're only looking at the scale, calories in versus calories out matter. If you're looking at what is on the scale, quality of calories matter, as does sleep hygiene.
Minutes a day, either walking, power walking, or running.
And I don't know what you're talking about now.
30 minutes in the day. Start your day, flush the body with some water, and monitor what you eat daily. And then try to see how you can scale back or how can you adjust. And it's just little changes, and you'll start to see some differences in the weight. But the main thing is staying disciplined, because if you really want it that bad, you'll find a way to make it happen. And maybe we'll do some more of these.
Aljo, no disrespect, bro, but where's the discipline in this day? I don't see the discipline in this day. You're not making a single meal for yourself. You're not preparing a single ingredient for yourself. You're eating 2 takeout meals, takeout ribs, and takeout Jamaican food. There's no discipline in that. There's no higher level in that. You're taking powders. You're dumping powders into your as meals. You're calling powders meals. Where's the discipline in this, my man? Bro, seeing this video should be promising because you can level up. Aljo, you can level up your entire career if you really do take your nutrition seriously. You start eating high net nutrient, healthful, whole foods. They are well-rounded. They are evenly spaced. They are timed. You focus on your sleep quality. You get your ass into bed 9 hours before you must wake up the next day. You should be waking up 3 hours, 4 hours before your first training session, so you can get a little bit of that movement in first thing in the morning, and then you can have a proper meal. You're not resorting to powders, which are quick fixes. So you're not resorting to powders pre-workout. You're getting a high net nutrient, healthful, whole meal appropriate to the workout to come into your body prior to that training session. You will feel better. You will perform better. You will recover better if you simply do that. times 2 sessions per day, times 5 days a week, times 52 weeks out of the year. Holy cow. Compounding interest, Colin, Warren Buffett, what type of percentage are we yielding now? Anyway, this is it. What do you guys think? Am I wrong here? Is Aljo doing everything perfect? Is his diet ideal? Is this the optimal world-class champion diet? No, he's a world-class specimen. Give him credit for that. Dude won the title. I was cheering for him when he did, and I'll always cheer for him. But this nutrition, from what I see in every other nutrition expert out there, even those with peripheral nutrition education, are shaking their head. They're like, I cannot believe this dude is such a specimen eating so poorly. And this is where great athletes like Aljamain Sterling get by on supreme genetics. And let's face it, to win a UFC world title, you have to have supreme genetics, and you can get by on a lot of this, this lack of nutrition discipline, we will call it. So that's it. That's my thoughts. Comments below. What do you guys think of Aljamain's diet? Am I going too hard on him? Did I drag him too much for this? Or do you see this as very positive, tough love, because we want to see Aljo level up? I appreciate you guys. Until next time.